Hello footy fans, welcome to our round 15 tips. At the conclusion of our last round tips, we got some pretty interesting results, so just check out that video if you want to see them. But for the round 15, let's get straight into it. So on to the first game, Thursday night, we got the Lions versus the Cats at the Gabba. The Lions just got the job done barely last week against Bottom North. Cats got one of the wins of the season last week with a great goal from Gary Rowan. They're both in pretty good form. I love both the lists, they're both entertaining lists and also got really good chemistry. Should be a cracker, but I reckon the Cats by about 2 goals.
Yeah, it's agreeable. Alright, now all the information's been said. I've just picked Brisbane over Geelong by 3 at the Gabba. I just think Brisbane are a stronger team, and at the Gabba they've beaten Richmond, and Richmond are a great team. So yeah, I reckon Brisbane over Geelong by small margin of 3.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So I tip Brisbane because it's at the Gabba. They don't really lose a lot of games at the Gabba because
They lost to Geelong in
it's
round 1?
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty dodgy umpiring, but they still
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be a close game, but I tip Brisbane by 9 points because I reckon I just get on top.
And I feel like the thing is Geelong beat them in round 1, but I feel like Geelong are better now.
Yeah.
They've got Jeremy Cameron, they're stronger now, so I don't know how the Lions are going to go in that department.
Yeah.
So we've got the Tigers and the Saints at the MCG. The Saints are having an awful year, so inconsistent, and their key players aren't in great form. Richmond are cruising along at the moment, not really making much noise around the competition, but I don't know, they're just, come finals time, I reckon the rest of the competition will look out because they'll get some key acquisitions, and I reckon they'll just be in much better form with health and all that. Tigers still have a better list still, even with the injuries, I reckon by about 27 points.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, again, all the information said. It was MCG, Richmond over St Kilda. Richmond do not lose the MCG. Just how it is. So I reckon Richmond are going to beat St Kilda by 34 points, almost 6 goals.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I reckon Richmond will win. I don't think Saints. They're not really playing well. They're not really playing good footy. They're just I don't know. They're a bit lost around the contest, and yeah, I thought Richmond have a better list, and yeah, I tip Richmond by maybe 4 goals or 5 goals.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Moving on to the Kangaroos and the Suns at Blundstone Arena. This is an absolute terrible game. I don't think anyone's going to tune into this. Suns having a shit season, North having a shit season. I reckon North by about 8 points.
Yeah, right, agreeable. Blundstone Arena. North played there last week, almost beat Brisbane, so I'm playing North over Gold Coast by 9 points.
North Melbourne over Suns by, I reckon, maybe 2 goals.
It's a great chance for them to win the second
Yeah.
game. Collingwood versus Freo at Marvel. Both teams are pretty boring and have nothing to be desired. Saying that, I appreciate Collingwood's fight over the last month. They've stuck it up to the rest of the competition, but when you have a list like theirs, it's not easy. Freo by about 20 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Collingwood, Freo, Marvel. I've actually gone Collingwood over Freo because I feel like Collingwood have got a little bit of an edge over Freo at Collingwood's home game. I've gone them by just over 2 goals, 13 points.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I tip Collingwood over Freo because it's at their home. Well, not really. It's sort of at their home.
Well, it's more home ground than Freo.
Yeah.
And they're also, I don't know, they found a bit of their form back a bit. They're still not a very good team as they were before, but yeah.
Okay, so now I've got the Bombers and the Demons at the MCG. This is an interesting game because this Bombers team is on the rise and looking like they're definitely pushing for the finals at the moment. They're in very great form. Melbourne, after an awful loss to the Pies last week, are still the best team in the competition, in my opinion. Maybe the Demons by about 3 goals.
Yeah. MCG, Melbourne over Essendon. I've put Melbourne by 21 points. Could be a good game though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tipped Melbourne by 15 points, I reckon. Yeah, they're just in better form than Essendon, but it would be a close game.
I also feel like, what's the names? It will be a close game up to 3/4 time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Swans versus the Power. We've seen the best and worst of Sydney this year. They've been inconsistent and haven't really proved themselves away from Sydney. They're still a young, intelligent team. Port have been their best at home this season. This is a must-win game to stay in touch with the top 4. Port by about 3 goals.
Yeah. Port need this to stay with the top 4. Sydney have been up and down a lot, so I've put Port over Swans by 8 just because it's at Adelaide Oval. and the crazy Port fans there are just going to get them over the line.
Yeah, I picked Port by like 2 goals because they're just better. But I think it'll be a close game because Port are missing a lot of good players in their midfield, such as Butters and Dersma. So it'll be a close game between the two.
Yeah.
Giants at Hawks. Nothing much else to say. Easy result. Maybe 100 points.
Wow.
Okay.
The Hawks are terrible.
Massive.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The Hawks aren't a great side. No offense to the Hawks fans out there. I haven't put it by that big a margin. I've put GWS over Hawks by 26 points, just because of Giant Stadium. Got a bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
I put Giants over Hawks by 6 goals.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now moving on to the Eagles versus Dogs at Optus. Bulldogs been more consistent, but we all know what the Eagles can do in Perth. I reckon, but still saying that though, the Bulldogs are still a better team. They're about 2 goals.
Yeah. Yeah. I've put Bulldogs over West Coast just because it's the Optus. I think it's gonna be a close game. I've put Bulldogs by a goal, 6 points. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I put West Coast over Bulldogs because it's at Optus Stadium. I reckon their crowd will get them over the line.
Yeah, okay, so Blues and the Crows at Marvel. The Blues have been terribly inconsistent this year, haven't looked like a top 16 side. Pitiful performance last week, so disappointing. The Crows are working the way up and looking really exciting and can only get better from here. Crows by 30 points.
Yeah. Right. I've put, because it's at Marvel, Carlton might have a little bit of an advantage. I've only put Crows up by 2 points. So I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put Crows by 3 goals. Yeah, I feel like this will be a very close game. But after half time, it'll get. I reckon the Crows will take over the game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, so putting that into account, that concludes our round 15 tips. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment what you guys think, and it's going to be a very interesting round of football. Obviously, not a bye round, so each team's back in action, and we'll see you guys in the next video.